Premier Christy Clark has long said LNG will fuel our future, creating jobs and dropping our deficit along the way. Today, the Minister of Natural Gas Development was in the city. Rich Coleman promised lucrative opportunities for the local business community if it and Northern BC First Nations buy in.
Food for thought was on the menu at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon.
We need to pursue it now because the rest of the world is pursuing it as well.
Minister Rich Coleman made his push for LNG pipelines today and for Prince George to start capitalizing on the industry.
Well, it will affect it a lot because this city is a hub already for resources come through it, pipelines and those connections. And as you go out past Summit Lake and those areas, you're going to see a lot of growth.
Coleman said Prince George could be a service hub for both construction jobs and support services.
There's trucking, there's staging, there's manufacturing, there is skills, trades and stuff. People will be here, they'll go to work on the camps, they'll still come home because the jobs will be there.
I'm hoping that the business community gets on board and goes on their website and starts getting involved and looking at the different opportunities for them. LNG is huge, it's a huge economic boost for Northern British Columbia, and I'm hoping that that it will follow through and really be a success for our businesses.
The government says it's not just business that could see a boom. Aboriginal groups could as well. Earlier this week, the province signed a deal with 2 Northern First Nations.
Just on Wednesday, we announced 2 new agreements with the Lac Swam and the Metlakatla to bring certainty and the Grassy Point for how we can look at the land side.
While the government has a goal of 3 LNG facilities by 2020, tense Aboriginal relations could make that just a pipe dream.
And across the pipelines, we already have agreements with 15 of the nations associated with the Pacific Trails pipeline, and we're out engaging with the rest of the First Nations around the types of benefits and how we can make sure that we try to address some of their concerns as well.
Really what it comes down to is we need to have that relationship on the ground with First Nations in a respectful way, and we're working very hard and we're having a lot of success with that, I think.
Out of a dozen LNG proposals, none have moved to the final investment stage, though Coleman did say at least 3 were expected to in the next 2 years. Kelly Lanahan, CKPG News.